Rene, Nicole, good. What are my thoughts on that? My reaction, because I watched the video on a few different channels. It's been a while since I made a YouTube video. I've been really busy. Dealt with the death in the family. I got a lot going on. I was sick with the flu, Christmas, New Year's, all that stuff. Going through all that during that time. So, and I've been very busy with just consuming myself with work, not really even having time to process all this stuff. The reason why I don't talk about politics is because I lost hope in politics in our government back in 2015 when Trump was going to get elected for president. After 2016, I lost a lot. I lost hope. I lost faith in God and religion. I changed political affiliations because I lost hope in the government and the Conservative Party, which now I see. Yeah, anyways, that was a long time ago when I was even remotely on the right side because I became left. I don't talk about politics. I don't most days or Trump or anything like that because I lost hope. They won. The right-wing conservatives, Trump, they won. They got what they wanted. He won. It ain't just because I voted for Kamala and she lost. It's the fact that he infiltrated the government, the White House, Congress, making up his own laws, funding the ICE agents, all this stuff that's come to pass. There's nothing to talk about. They won. They got what they wanted. Conservatives, far right-wing extremists, Nazis, all of them. They got what they want. They're probably still unhappy because maybe they don't like this or that, what he does with Israel or whatever, but they got what they want. And people like me, rather they're in the middle or to the left or in the middle of the left, between the middle and the left, there's nothing we can do. We can shout, we can protest, we can hold up signs, but he's in control. And there's nothing to talk about. But I can talk about what I think about this situation. People are upset. People are protesting. People have every right to be upset and angry and hurt and outraged and protesting because I feel the same way. From what I saw on the video, and it's sad that the standard is, because in my rational mind is like she wasn't even a illegal immigrant and she got gunned down that way. That's sad that that's the standard now. Well, if they're not even an immigrant, why is anything No, anybody shouldn't be gunned down, even if they were an illegal immigrant. And the fact that that's where we're at in society in our country is just bad. Not an illegal immigrant, not a criminal, she was an unarmed civilian woman, citizen who was murdered in cold blood in front of everybody in her neighborhood, right in front of her neighbor. Probably wanting to just get away so she can get to her children. They claim that she was trying to attack them and run him over with the car, the individual that shot her. But she backed up away from them and turned the wheel to the right to veer off and get away. And he popped the shot off at her. And as he did that, he stood in front of the car and got even more in front of the car, shot her, and then got to the side of the car and shot her a couple of more times till she was dead. There's no reasoning or justifying this. And yet the Trump administration, the one that's funding this organization that is responsible for what had happened, condones it. Not sympathy or remorse, or he's sorry that this happened, or it was a tragedy, but that she was a disorderly citizen. She was just being disruptive and disorderly, and he's just glad that the ICE agent didn't get hurt, and she shouldn't have been resisting. That's his takeaway. That's his stance, is to justify it. Of course, the organization that's working for him that he's in control of, ICE. It's sickening, and it's despicable. It's vile. It's terrible. It's wrong. He is wrong. They are wrong. That incident was wrong. In October, a lady was shot 5 times. 5 times. For just warning illegal immigrants that, and she was a citizen as well, that ICE was in the vicinity. And they obviously were in contact with her for that to have happened, where they found her, and then that incident happened 5 times, and she lived. And they checked the agent's phone, and he was bragging about the shooting. 5 other incidences of people getting shot has happened. Over 24 to 25 incidences of people being assaulted by ICE agents have happened. Why do y'all see Jake Nava talking about his disdain for Trump or right-wing politics and conservative politics? Why do you see him at protests and rallies in support of immigrants and their rights to live, their rights as human beings? At a couple of different rallies that I've been to, you've seen me holding signs: freedom, equality, no one is illegal. Because I'm a fair, just person. I believe in kindness, goodness, equality. People not getting treated or mistreated or abused or oppressed because they speak a different language, because they look a different way, because they have a different skin color. I believe in humanity. And I care about humanity. Some people, they care about their white race. Some people, they care about their Republican Party, Democratic Party, my church denomination, my faith, my this, my that. Title this, title that, of everything that they're proud of, and that's what they care about. Some people, especially on the far right, they think that they are superior. They are the best. Now, see, me, opposed to that, very opposed to that. I don't put title over each individual. I don't put my pride better than the next man, or what I believe is in faith, or my political stance, and now I'm better and superior than somebody else. I believe that we're all equal of rights, respect, dignity, to live, to thrive, to be happy. We all have rights. But see, that's me. Not everybody's like me. And it seems that we live in a world where more people, or the opposite, they are more concerned with their white pride or their race and their people, their political party, superiority over one another. We're better. Y'all are criminals. Y'all are this. Y'all are that. There's more people in this world that believe like that, I think, in this country. And it's sad. And I've lost hope in politics. I don't want to go on and on and on because this is about her. But this is my channel and I give my views. I wanted to make a video about mental exhaustion. I've been having a couple of videos in my mind of what I want to make a video about. I wanted to record a video about I'm mentally exhausted. Not just the fact that I'm physically exhausted and burnt out and spiritually just dried up. Physically exhausted, emotionally numb, but mentally exhausted. I can't just give and keep giving. I'm burnt out. I need time to find some peace and happiness again and joy because it's gone. Because I miss my loved one. So this should not have happened. It's to be condemned. Any right person, whether they're Republican, right, middle, independent, left, with a conscience, a heart and soul, would see that it's not to be condoned. It was wrong. It's right there on tape. They did it in broad daylight, cold-blooded murder, in front of many witnesses, on tape. And then they spin the narrative that it was her fault. And that's what Trump sticks by. This is why there's people on my side that are outraged. And I'm seeing it all over the feed. Fuck Trump. Fuck ICE. Fuck this. Fuck that. Anybody who stands for it. The policies, right wing. That's why they feel that way. Because it's wrong. It's just wrong. And it's a tragedy. And it's shocking that our world has become this way. Our government has become this way because of extreme politics. She shouldn't have died. And people have every right to protest and out being in an uproar about this. But other people have been shot. Other people have been assaulted. And that media is not getting covered. Only few channels are posting about it. Because now somebody has really gotten killed and it was so many witnesses and all this stuff and it's on tape. Now it's blowing up in everybody's faces. But this has been happening. People have been getting shot, been assaulted. Families getting torn apart. Kids getting guns drawn on them in Chicago, right? I think that's the same area where the woman got shot 5 times. It's not cool. But we warned you, the people that hated, that just had a disdain for Trump, knew that this was a train wreck waiting to happen. Knew, and look, we're in the wars. He's blowing up places. That means killing people. Venezuela, bombing them, capturing people. And then he has his Gestapo going through our country, taking people against their will. kidnapping people, and now murdering people. Not just shooting them and assaulting them, wounding them, because that's already happened, but murdering people. And if you're any kind of decent person, you would feel some kind of empathy or feel that this is wrong. Even the fact that I feel hopeless. It's hopeless. There's nothing we can do. He's infiltrated the government, the Congress, everything. He's in complete control. So is ICE. Infiltrated churches and people's faith because they've embedded their politics into faith. That happened to me. To be a good Christian means you need to be a Republican, because those Democrats are Democrats, because they're for the gays. They're for all this. Oh, they're for equal rights, you mean? People's rights? Because those are human beings you're talking about, right? I heard all that. I was on that side. It's infiltrated everything. Faith, politics, identity, race. And it's everywhere. And there's nothing I feel that we can do. We can cry, we can mourn, we can talk about it, we can protest. It's just a bad time. My condolences to that woman and her family. She's a mother. She had children, a husband. They're never going to get to see her again. They're going to live without a mom. She was shot in cold blood. That's my reaction. That's my response. That's what I think. That's what I feel. It's despicable, and it's a tragedy. But what can we do? Tim Walz, right, said that it's okay to protest, but don't do it peacefully. I mean, I agree, but I can understand people's outrage and their pain and their hurt. So, what can we do? It is it. They are in control. They're in power. I was asked, it's the best way to put it. I was asked, because it's a question, what are you going to do when you encounter ICE? What can I do? I don't want to be shot. Put my hands up, get on the ground, don't hurt me. I'd rather be taken. They have no reason to take me. I'm not a criminal, but if they were, because obviously they can do whatever they want to anybody, I'd rather be taken than shot. That's the world we live in, and I don't think there's anything we can do about it. Yeah, I'm sad, I'm depressed, I'm mourning. I have a lot going on, but I'm mentally exhausted. But I've been lost hope in politics. The right won. They're in control. Conservatives, Republicans, Trump supporters, white nationalists, Christian nationalists, white supremacists, neo-Nazis, all their different sects and groups, the Klan. They got their guy. They got who they wanted. They've been having it for all these years. They get the policies, get more brown people out of here, conserve the white race in this country. You know, let's push back on the gays and the transgenders and everybody that's diverse, and let's be in power again. And we're emboldened to curse people out, call people all kinds of names in public, and just act all kinds of crazy and racist, and they have every power to do so. It's a bad time, and I don't know what else to say. Y'all stay safe.